As the seniors of 2019, we introduced the theme of Aidan's Amplify, Turn Up the Spirit, to encourage girls to get involved in all aspects of school life.
Once again, we had outstanding academic results, with many girls participating in extracurricular activities, whilst upholding the sisters' values and ethos throughout everything we do.
This year, the school celebrated all the major Christian festivals, including St Aidan's Day, St Francis Day, Holy Week and the Blessing of the Animals, as well as the major school events such as the Senior Leaders Induction, Year 6 Induction and Year Level services.
We also had a very special Ascension Day service with Years 4 to 12 travelling to St John's Cathedral to mark our 90th birthday celebrations.
The school also welcomed over 200 old girls centred around Ascension Day celebrations, with these 200 old girls travelling to the cathedral with us to celebrate our special birthday.
In 2019, 3 Year 5 students were baptised and 18 students were made their first communion in the St Aidan's Chapel.
For over 90 years, St Aidan's has had a rich history of academic success, and this year has been no exception. The seniors of 2018 achieved strong OP results, with 42% receiving an OP of 1 to 5. These results show that St Aidan's is well above the state average and is one of the top performing independent schools in Queensland.
All students achieved outstanding NAPLAN results, with all year levels performing well above the state average.
St Aidan's has achieved national and international success in a range of entrepreneurship competitions. Year 7 team Marvel's Tech Girls were the secondary school winners in the search for the next Tech Girl superhero, whilst MI Survive were finalists in the Conrad Innovation Summit in Florida.
A group of St Aidan's girls won the Australian Space Design Competition and represented Australia at the international competition in Nassau, Florida.
Team Blue Buddy attended the Technovation Global Pitch and Tour in Silicon Valley as official Tech Girl Movement ambassadors.
The link came alive when Kindy to Year 6 students showcased their love, knowledge and skills at the Science and Technology Showcase.
St Aidan's students travelled on exchange to our sister schools in Adelaide and South Africa, as well as participating in a Red Earth service tour to the Northern Territory and the inaugural Year 6 tour to Canberra.
Junior school students competed at the Japanese and French competition at Griffith University with great success, achieving a first place in Japanese and are highly commended in both Japanese and French.
Glow, our annual celebration of creating and making, took on a new and exciting format, combining the junior school art and music show with senior school displays of visual art, design, engineering and home economics.
This year, the art department introduced a new Year 8 elective called STEAM, that is, Science, Technology, Engineering, Art and Maths.
Many students excelled in state and national competitions in both visual art and design.
The visual arts students also enjoyed numerous lectures and workshops from visiting artists and specialists in their field.
Drama students performed Never Never Alone over 3 nights. This play was specially commissioned for St Aidan's through the financial support of the PNF.
Over 270 students are involved in private music tuition, and over 452 students are involved in music ensembles.
Students in the St Aidan's Symphony Orchestra joined forces with the musicians from St Lawrence's in the Combined Schools Music Project.
Our premier vocal group, Ensemble Villar, performed in a series of community events, such as the Brisbane Big Sing.
Staff and students enjoyed performances, workshops and masterclasses with the students from Westlake Boys and Westlake Girls High.
Year 7 music students performed to celebrate the life of Charlotte Horwood Young.
BBC and St Aidan's Chamber String Ensembles combined at the Grand Concert.
The senior school music students performed at St John's Cathedral to celebrate St Aidan's 90th birthday.
The beginner band program continues to be successful, with all Year 4 students participating.
Students have also performed at several high-profile community events, such as the ACEL event for Queensland Principals.
The 2019 debating season proved a successful one for St Aidan's, with 100 students competing in the Queensland Debating Union competition. Many of the students were new to debating, and it proved a challenging yet rewarding experience.
This year, 6 teams made it through to the final rounds. The 12.1 and 9.1 teams showed a consistently high level of debating, making it through to the third round of finals.
Many Year 6 students competed in a friendly competition against St Margaret's on several occasions. Some Year 9 and 10 students acted as adjudicators on these occasions and provided the participants with valuable feedback.
Year 5 students showed off their well-honed public speaking skills against St Margaret's.
This year, St Aidan students participated in the Lions Youth of the Year competition and the Rostrum Voice of Youth competition. The students should be congratulated on their speeches as they all showed poise, presence and conviction in a public arena.
5 Year 6 students competed in the Brisbane West Children's Book Council Readers' Cup competition, placing second, missing out on first by only 1.5 points.
St Aidan's had a strong presence in Anzac Day services in local communities.
The St Aidan's team who participated in the International Women's Day Fun Run raised over $4,000.
Mad Night and Quizit were both huge successes with funds raised going to Headspace.
Interact has supported many local and national organisations this year, such as Melanoma Foundation, Marta Chicks in Pink, Friends with Dignity, Indigenous Literacy Foundation, Headspace and local groups through the Jindalee Rotary Club.
Penguin Aid have raised over $5,000 this year and donated them to local and global charities including the Children's Hospital Research Foundation and the RSPCA.
Catch the Train to School morning was held again this year with 100 students from Prep to Year 6, catching the train to school from their local station.
At the QGSSA Cross Country Championships, St Aidan's retained the Joan Benson Percentage Shield for the 4th year in a row.
Outstandingly, this year, 48% of senior students competed in a QG autumn sport, where 13 teams across touch, basketball and soccer placed within the top 5. And for the second consecutive year, the 9A touch team and the intermediate soccer team both won premierships.
Nearly half of the senior students represented the school in a winter sport, where 11 teams placed in the top 5. For the 4th year in a row, the Opens tennis team won a premiership, and the 7C netball team also won their first premiership since 2005, making it the 8th netball premiership in St Aidan's history.
At the BSRA Head of the River, we placed first in the Year 8 single scull and second in the Year 9 single scull. Overall, the rowing program here at St Aidan's continues to grow and become more competitive.
At the QG Track and Field Championships, St Aidan's retained the Del Mellifont Percentage Cup for the 6th year in a row. At the competition, we won 10 events and placed in the top 3 in 37 events.
Impressively, over 20 girls represented Queensland in a variety of sports, and 3 students even got to represent Australia.
At the Andrews Cup Athletics competition, the junior school team placed 3rd in the aggregate cup and the 10 years team came first in their age division.
The junior school cross-country team were runners-up in the Andrews Cup aggregate cup and were runners-up in the percentage cup.
At the Andrews Cup swimming competition, the junior school team came 3rd in the percentage cup and the 10 years team won their age division.
The Andrews Cup netballers had a very successful year with 7 teams entered in the competition. The B, C and Junior A teams won the premiership, the Junior B placed 2nd and the Opens came 4th.
Also, the 10 years age group won the premiership at the All Schools Cross Country competition.
In the Walter Taylor Bridge Semester 1 competition, the junior school netball and touch teams competed with great success, winning premierships and placing top 3 in several divisions.
In the Semester 2 competition, the junior school basketball, softball and tennis teams all did extremely well, winning premierships and placing in the top 3 in several divisions.
Also, across 8 sports, 15 students competed at a higher representative level, with 5 students competing over several disciplines.
As we look to 2020, we are confident in handing over the reins to the incoming student leaders, honouring the history and traditions of St Aidan's and continuing to promote authentic, caring, confident, creative and connected women.